Hey there guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Time is around 10:37 here in Dhaka. Kind of like a sunny, cool day. Winter's at its peak in Bangladesh. Maybe in a week time or so, we will start seeing like a bit warmer, setup. So I have about 8 fragrances today as a list. This is the second video of the day, and this is gonna be like 8 underrated fragrances. Maybe should deserve more love or should get more love, and people should look at them. Maybe they are not gonna be disappointed. Okay, so there are a lot of fragrances. Why I do this list, underrated list, is that there are a lot of fragrances which get the love. They get a lot of reviews. They get a lot of high praises. So people go and buy based on the hype and stuff. But there are a lot of fragrances which are out there. A lot more fragrance out there compared to the mainstream or the how to say the popular brands and stuff. Like in general, Dior, Chanel's, they are the one that get all the limelight, and people go gaga over like Versace, Paco Rabanne. But there are other brands as well which are also good. Okay, so I have about not 8, I have 7 fragrances. Sorry, my bad. So 7 fragrances I will show you from different house, different budget range, and these on most part are affordable. And I will tell you like these fragrances, if you never tried, maybe this is worth uh, giving it a go. First fragrance I'm going to show you is called Lattafa. Okay, this is called Areeq Silver from the Pride line. Okay, if you see these bottles, you will be mesmerized. If you see the box presentation, these are very heavy bottles, and I have reviewed quite a few. I think 7 or 8 on my channel, and Lattafa makes excellent fragrances. These are their more niche line. So this one, what you're gonna get is I was just playing with this Chopard Black Incense Malaki. If you like that one, you're gonna appreciate this one, okay? Because this one has incense, spices, oud, all those darker tones, but also got a little bit of vanilla and excellent performance. The Chopard one, I think, is an 80 ml bottle, which goes for about 85 to 100 something dollars. This one, on the other hand, you can get for 45 bucks. And the presentation, just check out my review. You will see. I'll write down the names. This is an excellent fragrance for people who love heavier niche style perfume, which has excellent longevity but don't want to pay like super niche prices. This is for them, and these bottles are super gorgeous. So check out my review, then you'll know why this is here. Alaric Silver by Lattafa Pride. Number 6, I'm going to go with the fragrance. I think one of the most underrated fragrances in the Albait Aldimashqi house. Many people, they do love this house, and because they have tons of fragrances, but this one doesn't get much talk. This one, Albait Aldimashqi's Aventus. Okay, you can criticize them for one thing, like all their bottles look the same, and they just put this cheap the sticker just to distinguish. But I'll tell you, if you just can go past that, the bottles look great, and these are 60 mil, I believe, or 75 mil rather. Yeah, and these are affordable. This is hands down one of the best Aventus alternatives out there, and one of the best, I would say, clones out there. It has its own character. It has some greenness. It has that beautiful bergamot. The performance from this is stellar. Many people look for like one of the best. Sidinim, I think, personally, has nothing on this one. This is one of my top 3 Aventus alternatives of all times. If not number 1. Really, really clean, really beautiful. Mont Blanc Explorer is a baby when it comes to this one, with all due respect. And that one costs like I do not know for what reason $85 in Bangladesh. Don't buy Explorer. I'm sorry to say that one. It's not good performer. It's a nice smelling fragrance, but forgettable. Try Aventus from Albait Aldimashqi. You'll thank me later. That's number 6. Number 5 is a fragrance. I don't know if it's discontinued, but I will tell you, like I found it here, so you can give it a try. And it's not like the best perform out there. Okay, I'll tell you honestly. This is like you're looking at 4 to 5 hours with a 1 hour of projection. This, I think, is a dark take on blue fragrances, which is called Low Kenzo Intense. Okay, this one perhaps the flanker to Low Par Kenzo. And Kenzo house is one of my favorite underrated house. I recently did some Kenzo reviews, and I think I did buy the Kenzo Homme Marine. The Marine one, my God, what a beauty. I mean, this house, people do not talk about Kenzo. Why? Reviewers, why? I just would like to know your opinion on this, like why this doesn't get any love. Like, they are great fragrance makers, right? Those who know and understand perfume, they can agree. This is definitely one of my top tier. I would consider them as a top tier, like a designer brand, because Kenzo make quality, uniqueness. They don't make any dupes of anybody, any fragrance. They don't follow any trend. I think they are just like absolute respect. This one, what you get is kind of like a sweet blue fragrance. Yeah, it's a very nice sweet blue. Some people may say this one has a tropical fruity nuances like Invictus. You can say that, but it's not an Invictus clone. So you get the freshness, blueness, and a little bit of a darkness, which is wearable throughout the whole year. But nighttime, it will be really, really good. It's a very nice smelling fragrance. It's a semi-dark, semi-fresh perfume. So this is called Low Kenzo Intense. So now number four, I'll show you the fragrance, then I'll tell you why this is special. This is Lacoste. Okay, one of my favorite brands. I started with Lacoste. It's as one of my first brands in fragrance game, like back in my university college days. That was Lacoste Pour Homme, Lacoste Essential. Third one was this one, Lacoste. Uh, I think this is called Lacoste Red or Style in Play. Okay, really beautiful bottles. There is another version. Is the blue version. I never got that, but I think now Lacoste Style in Play is discontinued or a bit harder to find. This, like back in the days, I did not care for it much. Like I was like, yeah, it's okay, sweet smelling, fresh, kind of like a fruity fragrance for summer. But as time went by, I finished my bottle. I never could find another bottle, and I saw it everywhere until it became a bit rare. In Bangladesh, you cannot find this everywhere now, and the prices back in the days used to be $35. Now it's like more like $50. Okay, so Lacoste Style in Play or Lacoste Red. Why this is special? So there's like this fragrance from House of, I think, Killian, and I have a sample of it, which is called Apple Brandy. I have a sample of it. I wanted to buy this fragrance, but it ran out sort of like in our local discounters. So I love Apple Brandy. I'll tell you one thing. After Angel Share from this line, I love this fragrance. Apple Brandy is so good, fresh, clean, apples, a little bit of a boozy feel, and that fragrance is so intoxicating, like fresh, fruity, and something like a sparkling. I don't know, champagne like accord with that nice apple. It's just very fruity, very liberating kind of fragrance. I just love that. Great longevity, but again, the prices are crazy. This thing, Lacoste, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Lacoste Style and Play came way before Apple Brandy. I'm not saying Apple Brandy drew any inspiration from this whatsoever, but they are very similar in nature. Difference between these two is these two are, first thing is this is way cheaper, even with the $50 price tag. Second thing is this one you get so much more value. It's 125 ml or something. This is like 50 ml bottle. Third thing is you also get apples from this. Okay, nice apple smell, nice freshness, maybe touch licorice or something like that. It's a nice fresh kind of like a ginger ale apple smell. Okay, you get from Lacoste. Great longevity. I get. Some people say spotty, but why I'm telling you, this fragrance, it could be a great alternative to Apple Brandy if you love this scent but cannot afford it. Okay, that's my point. That's why this is heavily underrated. Try to find Lacoste Style in Play. I have another fragrance I could show you today. It's just for example, Hugo Man. People who love Sedley by Parfum de Marly but cannot afford it should try that Hugo. Hugo came out way before they did that fragrance type, juniper, sort of like apple and pine, what you get from Sedley, you also get from Hugo Boss. Okay, so this is why designers are so great. So that's number four. Number three, I'm gonna go with this fragrance called Givenchy Gentleman Only. Discontinued line, very underrated line. Okay, line and the fragrance as well. This thing is straight up beauty. It's like violet leaves. It got some fruity notes. I don't remember all the notes. Maybe there was iris in it. I don't know. But this fragrance was so good. Let me see quite quickly if I can open the notes breakdown from Fragrantica. So this thing was Givenchy Gentleman. What does it have? Um, the notes, got ginger, juniper, cardamom, nutmeg, a little bit of birch. Okay, mint. Sorry, and also that beautiful violet leaves. This is a fragrance, man. This thing in summer is a bliss. Light violet colored juice. I find it similar to kind of like YSL L'Homme Libra, but that one is so much more expensive than this. That one goes for $150. This is discontinued now, but still can be had for $55 to $60. Hands down, the most handsome smelling summer fragrances of all times. Really underrated. I finished my 150 ml bottle, then I got this, and I always cherish it. The whole line is amazing. Intense, Absolute, whatever they have, amazing line. Check out Givenchy Gentleman Only by Givenchy. Number two in this list is this one, Calvin Klein Defy Parfum. So there are three in this line. Okay, if you do not know, CK Defy, first Second one is EDP, which I also own. Nice little fresh leather kind of spicy scent. I like this a lot. But my most favorite from the line, hands down, is CK Defy Parfum. Why is this here? This fragrance is a straight up hidden gem. Okay, great longevity. CK has made CK Reveal. That's my number one. CK Obsession, perhaps. CK One Shock. Many great fragrances like CK Craze or Crave, but this one is in my top five now. Okay, Defy has simple notes breakdown, kind of like a pink peppery, spicy, sweet, gourmandish. Then it has lavender and cacao. This perfume deserves so much more attention in the community. Like literally, like if you try Cikedify and forget about the brand, if you're not a brand snob or anything, you'll definitely tell me like this smells great. It smells like somewhere between Dylan Blue and Karen Herrera Bad Boy, Le Parfum or something like it. Okay, so great gourmand, great longevity, and winter nights it smells really nice. Just forget about the brand. Just check out this juice, $45, well worth it if you can get it at that price. It's a little bit more pricey than other CK. That's the only thing. Last but not least, this fragrance I'm going to do tomorrow a tribute to, and I'm going to show it today as well. This one, my bottle got finished almost, and this was one of my signature scents in 2016. Now it's super rare in Bangladesh and super expensive, called Prada Amber Purom. So this thing, many people do not know. They know about Prada L'Homme, Prada Luna Rosa, or something like some of the other Pradas. But this line, Prada Amber, my other bottle is here. They are both, I think, Spain, made in Spain maybe, or somewhere. Where are they made? Made in Spain, yeah. So someone told me like Prada Amber doesn't last anymore. It's like the juice color is gray. I never found those bottles. I basically found these. So this is my backup bottle. And this one, why I love it so much, I'll tell you in the tribute, is just one of the cleanest, spicy, masculine, powdery, and like high class bar of soap smell. Prada L'Homme is nice, but simple compared to this. This one take the fragrance game to next level. If you want to get one niche fragrance, like one designer fragrance of niche quality, Prada Amber is the one I will highly suggest. Even you can go with this one tomorrow. I'll talk about it. Okay, Prada Amber Purom Intense. This is also very very good. But originally, this is my love. Excellent longevity, almost all year round wearable, and such high class. For office scent, cannot think of a better fragrance than Prada Amber. So there you go, 7 underrated fragrances in my humble opinion you can check out. And these are fragrances, not for the hype, for the how, like, for the quality of these fragrances. You should check them out. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.